Okay, Taurus, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for next week. Alright, and my name is Jill, for you guys that don't know. And I'm going to use a couple oracle here and then tarot. Alright, for next week for Taurus. New journey. Fire. Okay, you have known of this new venture for some time, and you have prepared well for it. Resonate with your calling and move forward without looking back. Your courage and determination will be celebrated. All right. And one romance oracle for those interested. Okay, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay. All right, and now to the tarot reading for you guys for next week for Taurus. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. It can help me to pick up on your energy a little more. So it kind of helps us both out. And if you want to like and share and all that, that'd be great. And by the way, every sign has a power color, and yours is green. Okay. So there are fire signs here, air signs, water here. Let's see the signs that stand out. Any signs? Basically, there's a lot of signs here, meaning I think all the signs are being represented pretty much. So let me just look at the cards here for a second. Okay, so there's a couple fours here. And the number 4 is stability, foundations, leaps of faith. All right. So you start off here, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So for some of you, this can be a lucky break. For others of you, it's like the end of delays and a fresh new start for some of you. So this card generally is about a positive change. And it does say to be clear about your top priorities. And it can also represent unpredictable events happening. Now for some of you, I don't know, maybe you're feeling like, for some it can be that maybe love has, like, you might feel like love is taking you for a ride. Now that's just a side meaning for some of you. And I'm just looking at the rest of the cards. Okay, so next up you have the High Priestess. So in the position that this is in, though, I don't know if it's an issue, or if you're questioning your intuition or insights or psychic abilities, or if you're thinking about it. Because it's kind of comes up in a position where, like, maybe there's something that is an issue. It is a card about, like emotions, fertility, also spirituality. So I don't know if there's been a bit of an issue with things like your intuition, but it does say to consider your next steps carefully. And for some of you, there might be some type of changes that are taking place, like on the inner planes. Next up here, you do have this 9 here of Wands, and it's telling you to keep going on something. Don't stop. It's saying that like perseverance is key. So it's a card of discipline. But another little side note of it can be, you know, like deception, hidden enemies. So that's just a side note here on the card. I don't know if a lot of you guys have kind of like you had to stand up for yourself a lot or something like that, but if so, just keep it up. Looks like some of you, you know, I don't know, like I said, maybe it's making you mentally exhausted. Whatever's going on here that I mentioned, what I've been mentioning, it sounds like it's, I don't know, making it, you know, needing to regroup. Like it's saying that, you know, regroup, maybe go on a little vacation or get some rest, because it's talk about you needing a break and recharging your batteries. Now, some of you might be recovering from something also. So next up here, you do have the Ace of Wands here. This is in your near future. So this talks of new adventures, new opportunities. It could be a new job, but it's something new. It's telling you to take action and to be bold. So next up here, you do have this Five of Swords here. Now this can, okay, so there's 2 cards here that can represent deceit or some type of deception. So if I see 2 cards, then that means it is. So there's something going on here where there's a little bit, it could be just be that there's tension or something, just someone not being quite all the way honest. You know, maybe they have a little bit of a hidden agenda. I don't know if this is you or somebody around you. You would know that. If it's not you, it's somebody around you. But it just has to be careful. Now, it can also be an unwise choice. You know, like saying like, hey, don't do that. That's not a wise choice. So if there's something that you're thinking of, if you're wondering about, this card comes up. And it can also indicate that maybe some of you are driven by your own wants and not really thinking carefully. So could be that. And if that's true, then whatever this tension, whether this hidden agendas, for some of you, a lot of what I'm talking about is with you. Now, some of you, it looks like too, might be in some type of separation. Could be in a separation because of something, you know, something that happened. All right, so next up here, so this is about, this 4 here is about missed opportunities, maybe missing the point. It could be distractions. Maybe you have some fears and doubt or insecurities over something. But it does say don't let self-doubt overtake you. Also, it says stubbornness can keep you from right timing. So I don't know about this driven by your own wants and needs, not thinking carefully, the stubbornness. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. And it sounds kind of like I'm getting on you or something, but I'm not. Just looking at the cards here. But it does say to wake up, you know. Wake up. Like, I don't know what exactly is distractions or whatever is going on here. So, up next here, you do have the Knight of Cups. So this is about, like, being swept off your feet. And it's about intense emotional experiences. So, and if that doesn't make sense to you, then it could be about that you're inspired to take charge of your life, or you're going to be inspired to take charge of your life. And it does show that some of you might have a little bit of like high expectations of others. Now, no, side note, like just a wayside note, I don't know, I feel like I have to mention it though, this can be an invitation to like some type of social event. Alright, so your last card right here, Judgment. So this is about reviewing past choices. So it can be like reaping rewards of past efforts, or, you know, some type of consequences of past actions. But now this is making wise changes. This, as I said, don't, you know, this is an unwise like choice. This is about making wise changes. So it can be a wake-up call for some of you also. Also, it's a kind of like a judgment card can tell you that it's like you can make a clean break from past grudges. So a lot of this here to me comes up, it sounds like I said, it can be for a lot of you about love. I mean, it doesn't have to be, it can be a friendship, family, this, that, or love interest, but being that it came about where some of you might feel like maybe love is taking you for a ride. It does lead here. There is new opportunities here for you. New opportunities, new adventure. There's even the Knight of Cups, which is, you know, a knight in shining armor type. So, unless you thought this was your knight in shining armor type thing, it's coming through. But to me, this new adventure, there's somebody new coming in for those of you that want it. Let me pull one more card here. I always, not always, but this is what I used to do. So one card for kind of like a clarification card for the reading. All right. That kind of does clarify. The death card. It's not funny. It's just, of course, you know, of course it came out for you. This is endings that lead to new beginnings. It's renewal, change, transformation. It's like clearing out the old and just, you know, letting go of what no longer serves you. So this does kind of sum up the reading in a way. For can be a swift change for some of you, but it does say take nothing for granted. And as a side note, not a side note, but for some of you, this is making a hard decision to stay or leave a relationship. So those of you that, you know, separation, maybe you're trying to figure out what should you do, It's talking about an unwise choice and a wise choice. So it sounds like it's an unwise choice. I'm going to just say it this way. An unwise choice to stay, and a wise choice for something that's a new romantic encounter here. All right, you guys. Again, if you like this, if you want me to like, share, subscribe, all that, that'd be cool. And remember, it can help me to pick up on your energy more if you subscribe. And another video should be popping up, so you guys might want to check it out. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching.